Y'all want to know why my mama was mad at my daddy for buying that car? I'm about to find out for y'all.
Your fans are begging for this. They love y'all.
It's nothing about my fans. This is my money that's being spent, not my fans' money.
She bought a golf cart, she bought a RV, and then she bought another fancy golf cart. I ain't have nothing to say.
Good, because I don't have to answer to anybody. Okay, you mark this down. Write it down. When I spend money, I don't have to answer to anybody. When Robert Jones spent his own money, he got to answer to me. Now put that down. Because that's why he got money.
Now I can relate to that.
The purse string.
Now wait a minute now, you went too far.
Y'all want to know why my mama was mad at my daddy?
Okay.
So what do you think about that? Do you think that a lot of men go through that?
1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%. I think a lot of men go through that. I think, generally speaking, the black community is a matriarchy as it stands, and a representation of the black community lies in the phrase "happy wife, happy life," and that's wild. That it was. I didn't watch this. I actually watched like the first 2 seconds, but at the end she said, "If I spend my money because I don't have to answer to anybody, but then if he spends his money, he got to answer to me." She said his own money. She put emphasis on own money. He got to answer to me. What is he? Okay, so what? And this question kind of came up. Like, is this one of those stories where it's like, she is the reason why he has the money that he has?
That's what she said. She's the reason why I guess he was able to hold on to some money because maybe her money management skills.
And that's the part of the detail that I was missing that I was hoping that they kind of added into the video. Because if you're talking about like money management skills, but if you're talking about like he has $100,000 in his account and she gave him that $100,000,
no, I don't think that would.
Then that's the difference. Those you see the difference in the scenarios though. Because if you just teach me how to better spend my money, then I can give you a kickback for that for helping me. Because that's what I believe in. If you help me, then I'll give you a kickback for helping me get to a better spot. But if you're telling me that you are going to micromanage the money that I spend when I go to my job and I make my own money, and I don't know what their structure is as far as how bills are paid in their house, but I pay even if it's a 50-50, add up all the bills together and y'all split it down the middle. If it's a 50-50 thing and I pay my portion, why are you talking to me about the money that I spend? I don't understand that. And if you think about it, when it comes to all right, I'm done. Go ahead, Mom.
I have no comment on that shit. That's if that's what been rolling.
It wasn't about them specifically though. It was more so about men.
Men.
Yes.
But that's one of the biggest things I have. I think we talked about this one time as well. Me and you talked about this on passing in our trucks one time about a lot of men out here don't know how to maneuver, don't know their Social Security numbers, don't know where their baby's doctor is, can't take their kids to the hospital. Can't, like, if something happened to their wife today, everything's fucked up because they can't function. And I don't like that.
Is it like that because they were raised like that?
Yeah,
like
because mothers babied them all the time. Because when you come up with just a mother, and I can't say that because I got to reverse that because my mother didn't do that. As long as she was here, she was.
Well, maybe you was an anomaly. You know what I mean?
I thought you said MF.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. I was saying, what's going on? No, but yeah, maybe I was. But my mother didn't teach me like that. My mother taught me. She said, "Look, I need you to know how to cook because women get mad at you." She said, "I need you to know how to wash your clothes. Women get mad at you. I need you to know how to take care of bills and take care of yourself because women get mad at you. I don't like you sometimes and you get on my nerves. So I want you to know how to do these things, cook, clean, do all the basic needs to take care of yourself just in case you don't have a woman there." And I don't think a lot of women teach their kids that is because they want them to be relying on them because they have nobody else to. You get what I'm saying? Like they scared when they leave off, they going to be in a nursing home by themselves, lonely or whatever. Because they ain't got no mans or nothing. And that can be the case for some people. But I don't think a lot of women teach their kids this stuff. I think they're starting to do it now, but I don't think they kind of did that like back in the day. Because the moms kind of did everything for them. And I don't like, because me and you, remember we had this conversation about this, about like a lot of men, like they can't function. They can't function without their wives.
Yeah, well,
and that's crazy.
Without their women. I mean, there's been situations where I've seen, but there's also men who probably come from 2-parent households. There's also a lot of times women are, well, some women can be very domineering, right? And so that's something that they see that their father probably, dealt with, because a lot of this stuff stems from like some type of family issue, or you know what I'm saying, and it's never really been corrected. If you allow a person to just keep walking over you, because clearly he doesn't have a backbone as Cultivate said.
Oh, I didn't even think about it like
right.
Yeah, that's true too.
So I mean, because he's allowed that, and then they look like they're clearly past 60, 65 years old.
He like, this shit been going on, man. It is what it is.
But it is what it is. He's okay with it.
Yeah, he was just sitting there calm and cool, like, it is what it is. She's been telling me this all my life.
But that's part of how the what they call the MGTOW movement has really come.
MGTOW? What's that?
MGTOW, men going their own way.
Men going their own way?
Yeah, that's how you kind of get your Kevin Samuels and stuff like that.
Okay, I understand.
It was really with women kind of dominating men, and the men not really liking it. I mean, I've worked around a lot of white men, and their wife will cuss them out, and it's not specific to black men, but their wives will do the same thing.
And that's what I had to draw back my comment, because I had to think about it for a second. Was I know for specifically for the black community, a lot of children are being raised in single mother households, specifically for the black community. So I don't know what statistics lie in the white community in regards to that, but I do know that a lot of men grow up with the thought process of how their mother treated them while they were kids and growing into men. And then a lot of what people go through and what they experience while they're in their household, they take it into relationships. Mm-hmm. So if he was allowing his wife to talk to him like that, chances are his mother treated him that way in some regards.
And that's the way I was trying to go with it too. It's like the mother wasn't teaching him to be dependent. It's teaching him to be dependent on women. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's that's the scenario, that's the kind of angle I took when I saw from it. It's like he been doing this all his life. His mother doing it. Then he went from off his mama titty to his wife titty. Now he on her titty. It's like, it's going to be always a constant thing. Like, he's never going to be able to function by himself. And it's a lot of men out here like that.
And, there are certain things that me in particular, I fall short in, that I don't want to think about when I'm in a relationship with somebody that they exceed in, and I don't mind them having control over that. For instance, I don't really like sitting back and looking for flight plans and like planning out a vacation. I don't really like doing that. Mm-hmm. So if I meet somebody that likes doing that or don't mind doing it, or they figure out how to make it work and they specialize in it, find deals or whatever, I'm not going to do it.
But
now there's a difference in just a flight, because that's not something that you do every day, versus life skills.
Yeah, but y'all should be the yin and the yang,
and that's what I mean.
It should be coexistence with each other. If you know how to do all these things, okay, you do that, I'll do this,
and that's what I'm getting at. So I don't like planning out all this stuff and figuring out all the deals. She does it. Cool. I accent her life in ways that she doesn't want to do certain things. Yep. So I do it.
Take out this trash.
Which is cool. You add into my life, I add into yours. It's a symbiotic thing.
And that's how it's supposed to be.
I was told by an uncle of mine that whenever you go to work, you go work hard, you make sure you treat yourself, right? You make sure you look out for yourself. You can look out for your family, of course. That's the reason, that you're doing certain things. But you still make sure you look out for you, particularly first. Because, again, like we started off, self-preservation is the first law of nature, right? So if you don't look out for yourself, if you don't make sure, that I'm not saying be selfish and, overly splurge or whatever, but if he's been looking out for the wife all these years and he ain't said nothing, and then it's time for him, and he's in his 70s, and he get an old school Mustang, how the fuck is that a problem?
You know what it was, though? She had no hand in it.
You don't need no hand in what the fuck.
But that's what it was. She like controlling.
Yeah. She didn't have no hand in it. It's like it's like some men. Some men don't like that neither. Like right now, Your wife go out and she go get a car, but she ain't say nothing to you. But that's different because she didn't say anything to you. But some people have a thing because I wasn't there with you. I didn't have a control in it. I ain't say, oh, sign right here, sign right there. Like you say, some type of control. Mm-hmm. And I think that's probably what it was with her. Like he went out and he did this on his own without her.
Yeah, but you know what? Oftentimes, there's usually some women go out there and get a car, right? If they get finessed, if the car turn out a problem, they're going to talk to you.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be your fault. Right? So you might as well just bring me along. I might not, I could sit back or whatever, but I can also point to some shit and say, nah, I wouldn't do that if I was you, so on and so forth. Yeah. This is ultimately, this is your financial decision if you're going to pay for it.
Yeah.
Right? But it's always best to bring somebody along in this situation, right? Or even if y'all, again, if you're a husband and wife situation and she can't something happen to her where she can't make the bill. Well, shit, she going to lean on you.
Yeah.
Right? This situation is a Mustang. Old school Mustang. I'm pretty sure it wasn't financed. It was paid for by cash or whatever.
What do you say? She bought 2 golf carts and something else?
2 golf carts.
Yeah. But what I want to know, too, is did he at least have the conversation with her? Because we are like you're not married yet, but you at least still mention like, "Hey, baby, I'm finna probably go do this. What you think about this or whatnot?" Like that. A big purchase like that. I'm not talking about every single thing you buy, but something a big purchase like that. You will have a conversation with your wife.
I guess in his return, did she have every conversation with him about buying 2 golf carts? We about to,
How much does
protein
a golf cart cost? Okay, so let's see. Let's hit the.
I think that's a pretty good penny to where you need to conversate with your spouse about.
There it is, the shopping button. That's what I was looking for. So
and he said she got the tricked out ones too.
Yeah, he said she got the even better one.
Yeah, the tricked out ones.
Okay, I was about to say that.
So this is 120, 570. This is 8,000.
Well, you get $120.
I was just finna say that. You better not buy that. All these up here,
the $7,000 one that look more like $564. What the fuck out of
to me, anything above when you want to buy a golf cart, I start my budget at around about 15 to 2 bands. I think you probably find a decent one for that.
I don't know. I ain't never been golfing.
Just
it's looking like I need to go up on
that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I need to start at 5 to 6.
Yeah, she spent some money before, man.
And I wouldn't even go get one from Walmart. I go to Dick's or like go to motherfucking not even Dick's. What's the place called? Bass Pro.
Yeah, to be able to throw money around like that though, they definitely have to have some bread. I just wonder what kind. I don't believe in most things being one way for one person and not being the same way for the other. Now there are some nuances and things that differ from man to woman. But if we're talking buying a car, if you don't buy a car, or if you buy a car and don't consult with your husband, but he wants to buy a car and has to consult with you, then that's not right to me. That's not right to me.
You say if he buys a car and don't consult with you, but you say what? If she
in this particular video,
okay,
not the golf cart, I'm talking about a car.
Okay.
So if she wants to buy a car and she goes and does it without consulting with him, but he goes and buys a car and he has to consult with her,
it's a problem.
It's not right.
But she said that's his own money. So if it's my own, she said it.
Oh, she did. She did.
With his own money. If it's my own money, I don't have to consult with nobody. If it's own money, it's my own. Because
like if it's something that is really, I think the conversation, and it's not saying what you should do, Jay, every day, just me in my head. I think the conversation should be had depending on how it affects the other people in the household.
It's going to be, I'm finna go get. Yeah, I'm finna go get that Mustang. Like, that's the go be the.
If you talking about this for your own money?
Yeah. Like, if it's money and we got a shared account, obviously I'm not finna just go deplete the account or take the money out, right? But let's say, for instance, this is money that over the years I've saved, put to the side. This is what I'm looking to get. I ain't say nothing about it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But this is particularly the money that I've saved and put to the side. Now it's time to go get my Mustang.
Yeah.
okay, I wouldn't have no problem with saying I'm finna go get that Mustang.
But you will say something though still.
It don't matter if I did. This is the money that I put to the side, my specific savings that I put to the side. I don't see the reason that I have to say something. If I did or don't, it's like it don't matter because it's my specific shit that I put to the side. Just like if you have a specific account and you put the money to the side.
Oh, you saved this personally.
I personally saved this.
Oh, because this you want to spoil yourself with this one.
Right. I mean, there's plenty of things that you move around in your 401k or your Roth or whatever. You're not talking to your wife about it. You just move the shit around. And my motherfuckers don't know what you got in your 401k. And you could pull some money out and don't nobody know shit.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, so what if it's something that's inside of the house? Like switching out a TV for a larger TV.
Well, I would use
just genuine question.
No, I'm just saying I would use that. What if I took that same $25,000 and bought her a car? Did I have to? Hey, I'm gonna buy you a car. No, nobody's gonna use that same logic. So I surprised myself and bought me a Mustang.
I surprised myself.
Yes, because if I were to do the same thing and I were to treat you, I wouldn't have to go talk to you further. You think you're gonna be like, oh, thank you. Most of the time, people are, oh, thank you. And it didn't put us in any financial debt or anything. Like the fuck.
Let's see.
But it's to each his own, though. I understand where you're coming from. You gotta to each his own.
Yeah, hell yeah.
To each his own.
Hell yeah. Just whatever you do. Just I mean, you're not finna tell me how to spend my bread, and you just go do whatever the fuck with yours too, though.
That's.
Okay. So you saying?
I'm saying what she said. She said.
What she said.
Yeah, she said, I do what the fuck I do what the fuck I want to with my money. And I tell you what to do with yours.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Let me see, because
For buying that car, I'm about to find out for y'all.
Your fans are begging for this. They love
I
y'all.
ain't studying about my fans. This is my money that's being spent, not my fans' money.
She bought a golf cart.
Golf cart?
She bought a
RV.
RV, oh my
She bought
goodness,
another
excuse me.
fancy golf cart.
You know how much an RV costs? You ain't gotta look that up.
yeah.
Them bitches cost about 20, 25 bands, don't
A RV?
they? Yeah.
That's a what?
No. I'm thinking about a camper.
Yeah, I'm curious. Just to get a specific number.
We've been on this bitch for 3 hours, bro.
Yeah, we gonna go ahead.
Get up out of here. Cause
We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we
Hit
sure
that
do.
thumbs up. 20 and 100. And I don't want no $20,000 RV.
you want the real.
Yeah.
Give me the good mop.
Yeah.
Want the good mop. Want the good mop.
Give me the good one.
600.
Motorhome prices average $50,000 to $600,000. $50K to $6. Some luxury RVs cost up to $2 million.
That's the ones they be having on the movie sets.
So, I mean, there it is. You know she at least spent $50,000. Let me get that Mustang.
Yeah.
And shut the fuck up talking to me.
Yeah.
Get you.
At least $20,000, and then she bought a golf cart and a fancy golf cart. So we're looking at 40 bands, roughly.
Mm.
So,
Because I'm the type of person, if I buy me some shit and you want to go buy you some shit, I'm going to encourage you to buy you some shit.
Got my shit already.
Right, I got my shit. If I bought myself some shoes and you like, man, I want to get me some shoes, you should get you some shoes. Get them.
Yeah.
That's your bread. Get them. Treat yourself. The fuck is we?
I'm in agreement with him, but like I say, it all depends on how the foundation of your marriage and stuff is work. But mine, it'd be like, if she's going to get her a new car, like, oh, I'm thinking about going to get a car, and we start talking about it and all that stuff. Is it a good time for you to go get your car and all this stuff and that stuff? Now, you still got the decision, like, I'm still with you, riding with you no matter what. But now, if I tell you, like, I don't think it's a good time, hold off, I think you should hold off. You feel me? But I understand where you're coming from. If it's all dependent on what your marriage and stuff is based on.
And your finances. Again, you got bread to get a $25,000 or whatever the fuck, a old school, $30,000, $40,000 Mustang. I'm sure it's not going to be financed, right? It more than likely won't be financed. Y'all got RV money and golf cart money. Like, y'all good.
Cultivate said, or he probably didn't want to argue, so he let her manage the money, but I'm sure she only wanted to manage the money as a way to keep tabs on his pockets. I would wager that there's more than that going
Yeah,
on.
I don't like
Here's
that. anyway.
$200. You know what I'm saying?
There go your allowance, $200. No.
That's gas included.
Yeah. Gas included, like a
You
part
got to
of
stretch that for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Damn.
Cultivate also said, I don't agree with that at all. Tutu said, yes, they do. True. And they both should have to answer each other.
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with that on that too. Especially when it's coming to a big purchase like that. Because I'm gonna say something to you if I'm gonna get a big purchase like that.
Yeah, that's all. We talked about pretty much almost 100% everything that's been going on.
We got shit else to talk about.
Oh, today, yeah.
We talked about everything. We got it in.
You know I'm finna go get some gas in my car, right? You know?
Is that okay with you?
All right.
Hell no, push your shit, nigga. You don't need no more gas.
Here's that venture car.
Matter of fact, here's a horse.
Give you
Here's
1
a
horsepower.
bicycle.
Give you 1 horsepower.
All right, you guys got anything for a message to throw to the people?